Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are having good luck with your gardening and all of your projects, and I hope you're having a wonderful day because I am. Today started out very pleasant, and yeah, let's get to today's project. All right, so without further ado, we have our eel batteries. So we'll open this up and show you guys what we got here. So we've got our insulated bus bars and our bolts that come with the batteries. Put those off to the side, and then we have our battery test report. So we'll open that up and take a look. And this gives us the information about the time of when these were packaged. See the date on there. So we've got 2021, looks like November 29th. And you can see the difference here. They are very close in capacity, within 0.4 amp hours. So that's pretty darn close. And we'll open this up and check them out. These are heavy. Each one of these boxes is around 50 pounds. What is this? What? Oh, these are the new ones. So these are 3.5 volt, 280 amp hour batteries. They come from the future. I ordered them in the past, but they showed up before I ordered them, so they are from the future. These are super advanced, made with alien technology. Wow, they're so heavy too. This box weighs about 50 pounds with these 4 cells in here. And when we combine these together, we get a 12 volt battery. Wow, it says AAA and from Amazon Basics. That's bizarre. Huh. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm messing with you. I already opened all these up. Ta-da! Here is the new battery storage array. So we're building a 48 volt system. Each one of these cells is 280 amp hours. And obviously you guys have probably seen this in a previous video. Maybe not in this configuration. So these batteries are configured in parallel. So all positives and all the negatives are connected and all the positives are connected. That's so that over time they will equal each other out and be exactly the same. So now just take this with a grain of salt. I'm not an engineer, I'm not a battery engineer or anything like that. I'm not an expert. There's plenty of other YouTube channels that will explain this stuff in detail, so don't take what I'm doing as scientific fact, because I'm learning along with all of you. So don't copy what I'm doing and then mess up and blame me, basically. Disclaimer. So the idea is that you connect them all together, leave them for a few days, and they will level out to exactly the same. So we'll do that with the rest of these as well. And then once we do that, we'll put them in series and we'll flip this one around and this one around and do positive, negative, positive, negative. And then we'll wind up with a positive terminal here and a negative terminal here, and then we'll put those in series with the rest of these, so it'll make 12 volt batteries, each 4, and then we'll combine them all together in series to make a 48 volt system. And like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. Don't take what I'm doing as information. There's plenty of other videos you can watch to get the proper information. So if this blows up and I lose all my fingers, that's because I'm an idiot. So you guys are learning along with me. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. So all of this up here will be removed. We are actually going to town after I'm done with this video, and we're going to get some fireproof board to line this whole side here. And then when we get the new inverter, which will show up today, I ordered a Grow Watt inverter charger combo. It's 500 watts, 100 amps, 5,000 watts, not 500, 5,000 watts and 100 amps. And that's what we're going to use to start out with. We'll probably double that. And in fact, I already ordered 4 more cells that we're going to put in series to add more wattage to the entire system. And we're probably going to double this whole thing, and we're going to wind up with 32 cells. But it's only going to be in a 48 volt configuration, so we can have plenty of power to run all of the gadgets and goodies out here, and then we'll have plenty of extra power going forward. So basically I'm planning this out so that it's much more overkill than I need, but down the road in the future I'll have plenty of power if for whatever reason it gets pretty warm out here, so I'm planning to air condition the whole desert Obviously I'm full of baloney, but you get where I'm going with this. I'm in a really good mood this morning for some reason, so I'm a little extra goofy today. Maybe it was the coffee, maybe it was something else, who knows. Alright, so anyways, back to the batteries, the battery cells. So these guys are all brand new. If it looks like they're chipped, that's just styrofoam that's stuck to the outer coating on these. So here's what the stickers look like. These are all brand new. They're grade A batteries, and they are gorgeous. There are no dents and no scratches on any of them. From what I understand, the outside is covered with a plastic coating and then an aluminum box, and that aluminum box is connected to the positive. So we're going to separate these when we combine them all together, and we are going to use these strips of tar paper that I already made and combine them all and put this in between each one of them so they don't rub together and then short out or cause any kind of incidents. And we've got a box of goodies. So we've got a bunch of these connectors in preparation for the battery monitoring system, and I did order one. I went with a Dali, and it is a smart battery monitoring system that has Bluetooth, so I can set all the parameters using my phone or my laptop. Even though I don't know what the heck I'm doing, I'm going to learn and show you guys the progress with that. That's not going to be here for another month or so. I believe Dali is made in Japan, so on Amazon is where I ordered it, and they have around 20 or more different models and sizes, so each one is built for a different type of battery array and system. So I hope that I learned enough that I could order the proper one for what I'm doing. So we'll see what happens with that. It's pretty exciting, and I can't wait to share that. So basically, I bought all these so that we can connect the battery monitoring terminals to all the batteries, because from what I understand, there's one negative. It'll be the main negative, and then you'll connect to all the positives in order, because as you put them in order, they add up, and the battery monitoring system knows which one is which when you put them in the proper order, and can subtract the previous battery from the next one, so it knows exactly how much voltage is in each one of them, so that we don't overcharge or overdraw the batteries, hopefully prolonging the life of the batteries so that they last a very long time, and I shouldn't have to worry about them for some time. So it also has a temperature sensor on it, so if the batteries get too cold, it will stop the charging as to not damage the batteries, because if these battery cells get too cold and you try to charge them when they're below their threshold, it will damage them permanently. And the same thing with high temperature too. So if they get too hot and you try to charge them or discharge them, it could damage them permanently as well. So these are all things that I'm learning. Like I said, I'm no expert. So we're all kind of doing this together, and I've been trying to do my due diligence and learn as much as I can, but that doesn't mean that I know what I'm doing, okay? And then also we got some rubber gloves, because also from what I read, I don't know if this is true, but when you put these in a 24 or 48 volt configuration, 48 volts is enough electricity to I guess to harm me, okay? So it will break the resistance in your skin, and it could cause problems with your health. Now, don't quote me on that. I'm just being safe. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I'm just playing it safe. I don't want to injure myself and wind up terminating this whole thing out here because I was being silly and got electrocuted, because these are very powerful battery cells. So we're just playing it safe. So eventually, I still need to get some more 2 or 4 gauge wire to connect the batteries to the inverter. But for now, we're going to make a whole bunch more of these connectors like this. I made these, and we're just going to make enough to put all of the batteries in parallel so that they will all level themselves out, and then we can go to a top off and top them off and start getting this stuff hooked up. But I think that is going to wrap it up for today. Enough of me being goofy, and I'm just super excited. There's a lot of cool things going on in the background you guys don't know about, some of which I'm sharing with you now, and some I might not. So, yeah, I'm just super excited. I'm excited about the batteries and learning all of this stuff and sharing it with you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, please pop those in down below. Give us a thumbs up. And as always, keep building and try to be good to each other. Some of us aren't here for very long, and a little bit of kindness will go a long way. So God bless you all, and peace. Batteries.